It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll get a look at the Penguin, Jalen Waddle. He was a machine for them last week with several touchdowns on top of triple-digit receiving.
They'll start the drive with Wilson.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Now the rookie third-round pick, it's Devon Achane.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. He was a third-round pick, not rounds 1 or 2, but this franchise, they think he can be something with time.
There were a few teams that thought he would go in the first round, late in the first round. He ends up sliding to the third. So a lot of teams think now maybe this group got a steal. They've got a chance to have a really good player here if he can develop.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. A run for the first time with Myles Gaskin.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
The Dolphins at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and this would be quite a start for them if they could win 2 straight on the road.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't do him any favors. They gave him 2 road games right out of the gate, but the thinking on the team has to be, imagine if we win these 2 games. What a setup for the rest of the season for us.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 44-yard line. Tua going to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to the ground, Achane. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Here's Tua.
That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. The drive starts with a run from Achane.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Tua.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it.
And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line.
Here's Achane to start the drive.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Matt Judon there to bring him down. Now 2nd and 5.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Caught by Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
up the middle, Achane.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
He'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it.
Able to avoid him.
So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to pass. Tua. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Patriots take over. Tua now on 1st down.
They'll set up the screen here to Gaskin.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time looked well for a solid gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Tua sets up to pass it. Wilson's got it complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyler Kroft in the final seconds of the first.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run by Achane.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Out to the right here to Wilson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He continues to deliver a 1st down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
A give left side. Here's Achane. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That is caught. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 33. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle. They'll begin things here with Gaskin. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
On 2nd down, a run by Achane.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Running left, Achane.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone, throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
10 more there and another first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Back now in Foxborough. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. On 1st down, Tagovailoa.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And Wilson with it, complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
They'll run, Achane.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of...
And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
gain. That hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
Meanwhile, Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And they'll give this to Achane. Kyle Duggar up to make the tackle.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Antoine Woods able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Buying time to his left. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Here's Jones. And deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dip. The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They run once more with Stevenson. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 4. Now Tua. And that's complete to Croft.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Throwing Tua. And a completion to Wilson. Shedding through the defense. Now the stiff arm created some space initially, but he's taken down not long after.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now In this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here comes second down. Tua going to hand this to Gaskin.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. Here's Tua. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Now Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
They'll try and pick it up on the ground with Wilson.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Running right, here's Achane.
And a short gain here down to the 22. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So it all rests now on the right foot of Jason Sanders. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick here is good. And it'll be a good time in South Beach tonight. The Dolphins have won the game. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins.
It's week 2 of the NFL, and we'll see Miles Sanders. He had a great week to build off of last time out, reaching triple digits and adding 2 touchdowns. It's the Panthers and the Saints on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte.
Tonight, it's the first of 2 here on this Monday night, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0. Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5.
In his 7th season now, here's Alvin Kamara.
And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, both teams practice this situation, and this time the guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on their own goal line.
Gave them some good breathing room.
I wonder now, do you still stack the line of scrimmage, or do you play normal defense? They may have backed him off with that run.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr.
They'll get this out to Kamara. And he is going to have a Saints first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. The Saints at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Looking to throw.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. So a change of possession here on the punt. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 23 carries, 86 yards, and a touchdown.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Carr. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Kamara up the middle. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Shreds him with a stiff arm.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Carr. And Thomas has it.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. Carr.
He completes it to Olave. And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20.
Into the red zone. It's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now we get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Carr now on 3rd and goal. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
The kick by Lutz is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to...
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. They start the second half with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Carr going to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
A gain of 32 that time.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
On play action, now Carr. 20, 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 37 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Carr. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down. Trying the left side with Kamara. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, two-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Man, not good.
Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a play fake. Carr. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Now Carr on the bootleg. Finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Carr. Complete. It's Johnson. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Second down and 6 now. Throwing now is Carr. And it'll be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to... All right, after the touchdown, this offense back out there to see what they can do. They'll have a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Throwing his Carr on third down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And up next, it's Deshaun Watson. He had the green light to sling it last week. Over 400.
A guy coming off his best season as a pro. Here's Nick Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 24 carries, 97 yards.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And all the way in. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34. You look at this Steeler defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Normally you want teams to gel late in the season, but this unit, they've been terrific right from the word go. Came in as the number 1 rated unit against the pass in the NFL after just 1 week.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Throwing on third down, Watson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
Now it's Peterson. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Now Watson. And got his man complete. A big play that time for Cleveland. 45 yards. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And again, it's Chubb. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. Faking the give, now Watson. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got an open man. That's David the Joker, the tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Watson. Flushed out right. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a yard. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. But now he appears to be in some pain. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. On 1st down, it's Watson. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 3rd. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Watson's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring out the 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there, and so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Watson. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Moore graded high on the scale with speed, hands, and route running ability entering the 2021 draft, but had limited chances in his first 2 years with the Jets. Cleveland brought him in to give him a chance to grow into the starter many expected. It sure looks like they made the right decision there.
Alex Highsmith there on the tackle. 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Watson. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They set up the screen to Chubb. And he's going to be about a yard or 2 short of the 1st here. He needed the 35, but didn't make it. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. Well, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs. Here's Watson. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Watson now to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Akins. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. From the red zone now, Watson dancing to his left. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Joey Porter. The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 65 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run it again with Chubb. Down the sideline he goes. Nick Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb. Now it's Watson, a bootleg. He's got Akins, the tight end. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. On 1st and 10, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And he'll get this one to Cooper, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards. They'll run with Chubb, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup. To throw is Watson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Jedrick Wills, former 1st-round pick, guilty there. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Following the penalty, Chubb. He stiff-arms him. Call it a 6-yard gain. Still plenty of work to do coming up. 3rd and 14.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
That is caught. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now it's Watson being chased out left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the now a 1st down throw, Watson. That pass complete to Moore. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because Your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
He's going to look deep for more. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play that time for Cleveland. 43 yards. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Browns. Jordan Akins, his 2nd touchdown of the night. On 1st down, Watson. Forced out to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he goes out right around the 39. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. A shotgun snap for Watson. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On the return is Peterson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Charles, normally when you see a group score this Now a two-time Pro Bowler coming off a big year, Saquon Barkley.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Javon Hargrave there on the stop. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. A nice little juke.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
You look at this Niner defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt.
Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That's taken on the 25. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Out comes Christian McCaffrey.
They'll run it. This is James Robinson.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
The Giants at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Throwing, Jones. To Shepard, complete over the middle. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Jones. His throw incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
Robinson up the middle.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Jones throw complete here to Waller.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Back to the ground with Robinson.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
That's out wide here for Robinson.
This will wind up a loss on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Gano's kick is good, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board. Second half begins with a run by Robinson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. These 5th-rounders, and to use him as an example, maybe you take a little bit of a flyer on someone, hope you hit goal.
Exactly, because when you get into the 5th round, you're usually not counting on him to become a starter right away. But we've seen so many times 5th, 6th, 7th, undrafted free agents who come in and make their way, and in a big way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, and this is going to be intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the 49ers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Throwing on 1st down. Jones looking for Shepard deep. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. On 1st down, Jones. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Here's Jones on 1st down. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. Touchdown, Giants. Jones and that Giant offense looks like they're going to stay right there and go for 2. They'll look to throw, and they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels.
Jones now throwing to start the drive. That is caught downfield. It's Waller. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Operating from the gun, Jones looking for Shepard deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Jones. And that one complete to Hodgins. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he will have a Giants first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, Jones. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Robinson will take this one in. Touchdown, New York. So how about that for an answer? For the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. That time a 6-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Purdy now to throw. Got a man. That's Ayuk. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Purdy. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Purdy looking to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 3rd and 5. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Purdy to throw it on first down. Throw left side, complete to McLeod. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down. Here's Purdy. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance. And
at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown, 40. Jones. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. Here's second down. Now Jones. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Here's Jones. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Charvarius Ward, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we're going to see Mark Andrews. He was catching everything last week, had himself over 250 yards. It's the Ravens and the Colts, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run once more with Taylor. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Delay of game.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. The numbers for him from a week ago, 18 carries, 64 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The Colts at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 39 yards there, a big one. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he takes it in for a Colts score. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play.
On 1st down, Richardson.
The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie.
Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, Colts. Isaiah McKenzie.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Richardson to throw off play action. Finding Pierce on the crossing route.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here's Hill on the return. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
That turns into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Touchdown! Jelani Woods, his first touch.
First and 10, it's Richardson. Pass complete. He's got Woods streaking across the field.
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Richardson to the air on 1st down.
And this is caught inside the 5. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Taylor. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Richardson looking to throw this.
And he's got Pierce. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
And now a stoppage. It looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Holding offense.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. He'll drop this down to Taylor. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down. Well, Charles, we get a look here at the Colts 2023 draft class. Contributors up and down their 11 selections. But, of course, it's really going to be remembered for that name at the top, the new face of their team.
Anthony Richardson, he continues the trend of dual-threat quarterbacks expected to take over the league. And he might be the next level. What an athlete. And how about the rest of the picks? Great value with cornerbacks like Julius Brents, wide receivers like Josh Downs. They should see the field plenty as rookies.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, the Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Off play action. Richardson. That is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Hill shedding the tackle. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Taylor. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Taylor. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. That one finds Pierce right side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So with a yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. Watch out for Hill on the return. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Baltimore. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now it's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards that time.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
And Taylor going to pick up the Colts first down as he'll get this down inside the 40. Richardson out of the shotgun.
Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Richardson going to change the play here. Here's Richardson to throw again. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Dafe Ore, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Richardson.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses, and typically one guy makes a big play and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Richardson.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his helmet. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan.
Important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays.
And it was all finished off by the Jonathan Taylor touchdown catch. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down by a field goal. Just over a minute 40 to play. They need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Connecting with Andrews. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Here's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And now a stoppage. And it looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. 2nd and 6 coming up. Now Jackson. He completes it to Beckham. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 24-yard line. Jackson to throw. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Here's 1st down. And now he stops it with a spike at 8 seconds. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they will tie this game here in the final seconds. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called. So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. Richardson to throw it. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that is incomplete. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Charles, you think back to halftime, they had the big lead. They were in control of this game. They lost that lead. But ultimately right now, with the ball in overtime, a chance to win this thing.
And you know each guy's telling his teammate, just let it go. Don't worry about it. We're starting fresh right here. What happened before does not matter. What happens right now and going forward, that's what matters. Let's find a way to win this game.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Once that ball was popped in the air, you could almost hear the silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
Let's be honest about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we? Anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that collective rise, the crowd holding its breath, and boy, oh boy, the moment of truth as it comes down. Man, that was something.
Everything magnified here in overtime. Back to Taylor on first down.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. The Georgia man, Roquan Smith, came in and got him. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Well, their defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football with a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we've got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game. And, boy, they did it well.
And this will be touchdown across midfield at the 45-yard line. And now Baltimore gets... First throw in overtime now for Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Quick slant complete to OBJ. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the option right is Jackson. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 20. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
The DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. 2 minutes left in this overtime session and still all tied. 3rd down and 13.
Throwing is Jackson.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another 1st down at the Colts 17-yard line.
Jackson.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Throwing, Jackson.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal, so a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack.
Jackson.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So
extra point.